20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arlington. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 19, 18, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Hurt. Riggs. Cup 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
3rd, they need 8.
7 Pirates. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set. Trap 50. Ready. 19 Charger, 19, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He gets this complete to Burden. Still going. And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown Cowboys. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line. Able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. They will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 54 yards. In motion, it's Jefferson. Receiver in motion. Going right. It's first down, and they'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Up second and 8 at the 17-yard
line. Second down, 8 yards to go. Daniels now going to look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go, shot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints. A field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Whoa, that ball went directly out of bounds. Penalty markers come in. The ball's going to come out, being spotted all the way up near midfield.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Tag! 60 Eagles! 60!
They'll start this on the ground with blue.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On the jump!
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Pioneer. Go street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
35-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
On second down, here's Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, Crash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Auburn, good with the extra point. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3.
Saints 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing now, Daniels. Out wide, here's Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gonna throw again. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Crack roll 80. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Cutback Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. catches 6 for his start. First throw of his career is intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Steady!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
Riggs! Panther 60! Panther 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Lions! Steady!
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
79 Broncos! Hurt! Check! Go streets! Rig alert! Riggs! Hey, smash! Riggs! 7 Pirates! Panther 11!
Throwing, Milton. On the run to the right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 19, five.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Cut 19, Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Steady.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Saints take over first down.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
70,
Olave is the motion man. Travel start on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, stack. 70, simple look. Tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Awesome 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
60,
14.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon, 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Get it! No! No! Check! Check! Alert! Alert! Ready, ready!
A give. Here comes Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready, ready! 19 Chargers. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Lou's going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's get Warrior 70. Cowboy 8. Check smash. Check smash. 18. Pioneer. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Saints will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
19 strikes. 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Okay, ready? Go! 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Drop 60. Drop 60. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
19, go!
Lou will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I mean, on my little mouse drip. All that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive going from bad to worse, and a delay of game now on top. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Pierce in motion. Third and long, and here's Daniel. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, the Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready, set. Go street. Like it, street. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Let go.
This is blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. gain there of 15. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Roll. Check. Ready.
A run once more with Blue. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10. But it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of second and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this third down got a whole lot more manageable.
Ready up.
Here's a third down and 4.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Again, it's Blue. A big hole. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Hawk 70. Hey, go street. Trap 60. Hurt. Go.
Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get.
4-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Here we go. Step.
A third down. He'll try to get it on the ground. The Saints will punt this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, break. Set it. Ready.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Check smash, check smash. Ready,
From the gun, here's Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Third and a long way to go.
It's now
18
third down.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And this ball incomplete on first down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Now give on the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Send a man in motion right. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down and 8.
50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. 70. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
8 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Rig. Bronco, perfect. Hurt. Hey, Crash. Street. 18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60
Play
Eagles.
clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Ready, set. Hawk 70. Go Street. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Nineteen tight. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Buffalo, you're not. 60 Eagles. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
Milton to the air on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On the ground, it's Blue. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
On the handoff, Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll run with blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Streak. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Hey, Smash.
Throwing is Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 70. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set. Come on.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
50 Bison. 50 Bison. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Panther 11. 19 tight.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's deep for Olave. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
On first down, here's Milton. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
On second down, here's Milton. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
Hey, smash! Viking, 18! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Street, street. Scoop.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Here we go. Set. No. 18.
It's first down, and they'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
79, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
Ready? Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it. Cowboys. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
7 yards. And it's third and long.
Heel drops the throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
5 yards.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That's Pierce in motion.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is caught. Alex Pierce. Touchdown Saints. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball? Again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Reno,
start this on the ground with blue. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The score, Cowboys 38, Saints 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Saints are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the jump.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check that. Here we go. Start.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Blue going to get it again here on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A run with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is passed before. Start on the ground. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints are able to edge a bit closer. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.